Hello, and a couple months ago I did a video on the Game Pass when it first dropped. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go through the games that they offer on Game Pass again and see how much has changed. How much 360 do you get? How many arcade do you get? How many Xbox One games do you actually get? Well, first off, you have Xbox 360, A Kingdom for Keflings, which is really not my cup of tea. Also for 360, you have Bioshock 2. Bioshock 2 is a really good game. Really think it is. Costume Quest 2, Xbox One. I'm not really big into those games. I've tried them out. I really don't like them. You got Defense Grid, which I do not like tower defense games. So your castle crashes and shit like that. Now, warning, there is a lot of those type of games on this pass. You also have Fable 2 for the 360. You have Gears of War 3. You have Hexix 2, which is like puzzle, Bejeweled kind of thing, which I think that's kind of stupid. You have Jump It Rex, which is originally a $10 game, so to me, it's really not worth it being on here. You have hashtag IDARB, I don't know what that is. You got 10 Second Ninja. You got another Kefling game, A World of Keflings. You got Age of Booty. Then you got Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and Banjo-Tooie. And Banjo-Kazooie is a really good game. I've played it. I played it on the Rare Collection, and I just Nuts and Bolts to me is stupid. Bard's Gold is a good game. You also have Bionic Commando Rearm 2, which I love. I played it. I've beaten that game. Bioshock and Bioshock Infinite are also really good games by 2K. Blood Bowl. The Book of Unwritten Tales I haven't gone into. Borderlands. But Borderlands has been free so many times. Bound by Flame. Nobody should download that game. That game is absolute fucking shit. You have Braid, which is alright. You have Brothers of Tale of Two Sons. You got the Capcom Arcade Collection, which I've had for a long time. You got Castle Storm. Comic Jumper is a really good game, and so is Comic Zone. You can jump through the pages of comic books and tell an intricate story. D4 Dark Dreams. You got Dark Void. You got The Blob 2. You got Dead Island Definitive Edition. I do like the Dead Island games. They had Dead Island Rapture on here, but they pulled it off a couple months ago. You got Dead Rising 3. You got another tower defense game, Defense Grid. You got Dig Dug. Dig Dug is a classic arcade game. Really good, and a lot of people should check it out. I really think you'd be really surprised. Dirt Rally, I'm not into racing games. DMC Devil May Cry, the Definitive Edition, the Xbox One. I'm really not a big fan of that Devil May Cry. I prefer the old ones. Double Dragon Neon is a really good game. Really good beat 'em up. Dead Rising 2 K0, which is you get to play as Frank West, which is pretty cool. Electronics Superjoy, meh. F1 2015, another racing game. Fable 3. Farming Simulator 15. I don't know about that. You have Final Fight on here, which is a great beat 'em up. You also have Flock. You have Galaga Legions DX. Galaga is a really good, if you're into the shoot 'em up genre, Galaga is like a must-have. You also have Garo Mao, which is a SNK fighter. You have Gears of War 1, 2, Judgment, and the Ultimate Edition. You then have Grid 2, another racing game. Guacamelee is a really good beat 'em up game. You have Halo 5 Guardians, Halo Wars, the Definitive Edition. See, I'm not a big Halo fan. You have Halo Spartan Assaults. You also have Hue, Iron Brigade, which is like a mech game. Jetpack Refueled, which is a reimagining of an old game. You have the Joe Danger series. Haven't played those. Joyride Turbo looks like a Hot Wheels game. Cameo's kind of eh. You have Night Squad, which is alright. KYOB. You have Layers of Fear. which I own. You have Lego Batman, which is pretty cool. Limbo's alright. You have Lumo, which is a puzzle platformer game. You have Mad Max, which is alright. Matilda Castilla, the Curse Edition. I have that one. It's kind of like a Ghosts and Goblins, if you like Ghosts and Goblins. You have the Massive Chalice, Max the Curse of the Brotherhood, which is a strange game. Mega Coin Squad, which is you play levels trying to get enough coins to unlock secret characters. You have Mega Man 9, which is as hard as balls. Mega Man Legacy, which is a great collection of Mega Man games. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I have yet to play that because I'm not the biggest Metal Gear Solid fan. You also have Metal Slug 3 and Metal Slug 20. And Metal Slug is just a great franchise to play. You have Metro Last Light Redux. You have Monaco, which is another racing game. Monday Night Combat. Missplosion Man, MX versus ATV, and plus NBA 2K16. You have Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. There's a lot of fighting games on here. You have Ninja Gaiden Black, which is a really hard game. You also have Oddworld New and Tasty, which is really good. Ola, haven't played that. Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising, which is like a sniping game. You have Pac-Man Championship Edition. But then you also have Pac-Man Museum, and they're not much different. You have Payday 2 Crime Wave, wasn't too big on that. Perfect Dark Zero, which is a sequel to the Nintendo 64 game, really good shooter with gadgets and stuff. You have Pharaonic, which is weird. Pump BMX. You have Recore, which is not a very good game. I remember I bought that game originally. I didn't like it. You have Resident Evil. You have Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 6. They're Resident Evil games. You have Roundabout. You have Sacred 3, which is pretty cool. I like the Sacred games. You have Saints Row 4 Re-Elected. Saint Row Gat Out of Hell. You have the Sam & Max series, which I haven't played. Samurai Showdown, another fighting game. Scream Ride. You have the Sega Vintage Collection, which is, I believe, Monaco. It's Alex Kidd, and it's Shinobi 3. Shinobi 3 and Alex Kidd are good games. You have the Golden Axe Collection. Golden Axe is one of the top, in my opinion, top 5 beat 'em up series. You have Monster World, which are criminally underrated. You have the Sega Vintage Collection, which is Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3. Streets of Rage 2 is my favorite, though. You have Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. I wasn't too big on the Shantae series. Skyforce Anniversary, a shoot 'em up. So Many Me. You got Soul Calibur 1 to 2. Spelunky's kind of a treasure hunting type game. You have Splosion Man, which I haven't played. Stacking. State of Decay Year 1, which is a really good game. I do like it. You have Strider, which is great. You have Sunset Overdrive, which is underrated. I can't stop beyond it, I don't know why. Super Mega Baseball. You have Super Street Fighter Arcade Edition. You have Super Time Force. You have Tekken Tag Tournament, so another fighting game. You have Terraria, which I've been meaning to play. You have The Bridge, Bug Catcher, The Flame in the Wood, The Golf Club, King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Edition. You have Virtual Fighter 5, World of Van Helsing, Ultron, Toy Soldiers Cold War, Toy Soldiers, Tower of Guns, the tower defense game, The Swapper, The Maw, Viva Pinata, Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise, WWE 2K16, and XCOM Enemy Within. So literally, it's good and bad. There's not a lot of variety. There's not a lot of what you call big games, because they don't want to just throw in the big games in there, and then you're not buying the games. So I would say the Game Pass it's alright if you want to try it out. But they don't have the best library right now. So in June I did a video about when it started. This is about June, July, August, September, October, about 6 months in. And the library, most of these games were on there when it started. So it's just not very good right now, but it could all change. So maybe in another 3 months I'll do another one of these videos based off the Xbox Live Game Pass. But there you have it. Xbox Live Game Pass. I would say pass on it for right now.